Okay, cool. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
All right, so I'll just reiterate over what we're going to do today. So first things first, we have to push all this code which you wrote yesterday. We'll push it to your GitHub, and then I'll go over to your repository. I'll clone this same code in your repository on my local machine, and I also try to contribute to your code so you can see how collaboration works. And then the next thing we'll do is to set up branch protection rules in such a way that I cannot push to your main branch. Because in an ideal environment, the code you push to production, that is, let's say you're building a game, and the end product, which is the game your users have on their laptops, the code that ensures someone can successfully play a game is going to be on your main branch. And you don't want your developers pushing maybe bug fixes or some new features to that main branch because you're not sure how your game is going to behave if new code gets added to it. There might be an outage and you can lose a lot of money by that. So what you do as a DevOps engineer is advise the software engineering guys to create branches. So you can have a development branch, a testing branch, a staging branch. So all these branches are where people push their code to, and then you run your test extensively on those branches. So for this week, we'll just focus on how to create the branches. And probably next week, when we go into fundamentals of cloud, tend to see how understand more about cloud providers and maybe pick one of the cloud providers to focus the class on. We understand the different types of cloud. Then we move into continuous integration and deployment. So there we're going to see how you can push your code from your laptop to GitHub to a staging or a test branch on GitHub and then deploy it to the main branch, which is your production. Is that
Okay.
all clear? I think like it's a lot to take in, so you can feel free to ask me questions. But we're gonna
No,
see
it's
how
very clear.
everything plays out. All right,
Yeah.
no problem, that's fine. So do you have this page opened up on your own laptop? Because this is my view of your repo.
Yes, I do. I'm opening it right now. You want me to send
All
you an
right, that's fine.
invite?
Once you have it open, just let me know.
I'm sorry.
Once you have it open on your laptop, let me know.
It's open. Do you want me to send you an invite?
Oh, okay. I think I'm able to access it fairly.
Okay.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. All right, cool. So you can, if you noticed yesterday, the tools section, we saw Git here. So can you click on it and let's see what happens?
Okay.
Well,
One
first
second.
off, uncomment the actual code. I mean, the
Okay.
actual code, you can just uncomment them.
All of them. All of them. Or just
Yeah, you can leave the comments, but just like the main codes, like the functions, which you wrote down
reading
yesterday. You
another
can
one.
uncomment
The
them.
assignment that you gave me.
Sorry?
The assignment you gave me. The
Uh-huh.
calculator. I wrote
Yeah,
another
sure.
code.
Uh-huh.
So you want to see that?
Yeah, we're gonna look at it after the class. So then I just
Okay.
watch how you push that to your GitHub. Or is it on your GitHub already?
It's on my replays. That's why I'm asking if you want to see it.
Oh, okay. I'll look at it after the class. Let's just learn about
Okay.
GitHub right now. So you can push that to GitHub by yourself.
Gotcha. All right.
All
So
right.
can I just leave the other one, the new one that I just wrote, like the calculator? Can I just leave that? How do you say it now? Uncomment. I mean, not comment that, or do you need me to uncomment the whole code on the page?
I think you can just do anything you want. I mean, it's your code really. And you can it's your
Okay.
GitHub also. So yeah, it's fine.
Okay. All right. We could use this. Sorry. Hold on. Yeah, we could use the one I just wrote yesterday. That, but
Oh, okay.
the comments. Can you still use the comments when it gets to GitHub, or it's over
Yeah,
it.
it will all still be there.
Okay. All right, we could use this one then.
Okay, so lines 88 to 102.
Uh-uh. Oh yeah. Yes, 88 to 102. Correct.
Oh, okay. So let's test it first.
Okay.
Yeah, this is great. Let's try it for all the operators.
Operators. Okay. Um. And lastly, the division. Division. And I used the house print invalid operator, so I could just use that too.
Okay.
Uh, but, uh, yep. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we could use this one, right?
Yeah. This is cool. All right, cool. So you can see the Git option here. So click on that and let's figure our way out to push to GitHub.
Okay.
Are you still here?
Yeah, I'm on the page.
Oh, okay. Let me stop sharing there so I can see what you're clicking on. Okay, you can share your screen now. Let me see. I really hope it
Oh,
works this time around.
hopefully. Can you see it?
It's coming up. Yeah, I can see it now.
Perfect. All right, so I just click on the Git, and then it goes to
Yeah.
create
Okay,
Git.
cool. I said. So we can say, okay, so you remember why we create repositories in GitHub, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm asking if you remember why we create repositories in GitHub.
Oh yeah. It's a story of codes.
Yes. So they're like folders where we store our codes.
Yeah.
Correct. So now, do you think you need to create a new Git repository for this project? Do you want to create a new repository for this
I could use
project,
the
or do you want
existing
to add
repo.
it? Sorry?
I could use the existing repository that I got.
All right, so open up your GitHub like on a new tab and let's see what you already have there.
right. So I got a coding class and a Python sample application.
Can't see it yet. I can't see it yet.
Okay. Is it coming up?
Maybe you stop sharing and then share again. Let's try that.
Okay. Is it coming up?
Yeah, it's still coming up.
Okay. Any luck yet?
Okay, I still can't see. Oh no, this is. Are you still sharing?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god, I
think it's your
can't
internet.
see. Yeah, let me leave the call and join back.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, I still cannot see. Can you stop sharing and share again?
All right, gotcha.
Thank you.
Problem. Any luck?
It's still loading up on my end. Still loading
Okay.
up. I think it's my internet.
Yeah, I
Just
see it.
not that strong. Yeah, I can't see it. All right.
Are you
I
on
think I'll
Wi-Fi?
just guide you through. Okay, so I think when you open your GitHub, you'd see that you have an existing repository already. So now the
Yeah.
question is, do you want to add your new set of codes, like your new file to that repository, or do you want to create a new repository? So ideally for me, what I do is for every project I'm working on, I create a new repository for that project.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can clearly define what the project is about and also document like other things, maybe my thought processes and how people can make use of my project. I actually saw your screen, like it just came up. So I think we can
Oh my God.
share. I will just give
I
it some
literally
time. Yeah,
just
just
stopped
give it some
sharing
time.
and then it came up. That is
Yeah.
screwed up. Okay. I'll try it again.
Yes, please.
All right, I'm sharing now.
Yeah, I can see it. Perfect.
Sweet.
Yeah, cool. All right. So what would it be? Add to a new repository, add to an existing repository, or create a new repository.
If you can just walk me through both. I like to literally
Okay, that's
just
fine.
basically add it to my coding class. There were
Yeah. All right.
one repository that I already got right there, and
Mhm.
just walk me through how to create a new one.
All right, that's
Well,
fine.
for this,
So
I'll
let's go
have this
back
to the
to
class.
Repolit.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go back to Repolit.
All right. I'm gonna
All right,
replicate.
so let's click on the existing Git repo.
All right. Says choose a
Yeah,
repo.
okay. Uh-huh. So you need to connect your GitHub account to this. So first off, okay. So I think you can click on connect to GitHub to import your private repos.
Okay. Hmm. Said it crashed. Let me do it again.
Connect. Okay. What's
It
happening?
crashed. It crashed. It
Okay,
says this
okay.
plugin crashed.
Oh, okay. So are you sorry. You can close it and start again.
Okay. By clicking on Git. Oh,
Yeah.
how do you close this?
Yeah, we can
Okay.
close it. Yeah.
Okay. Connect GitHub to import your private repos.
Yes.
It says install and authorize replete online IDE.
Yes. So scroll down. Yeah, scroll down.
Okay.
You
Install and
can say
authorize.
only select repo. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So you select repository you want.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Stop. Okay, sweet. And then install and authorize.
Yes.
Okay. This is the password for my
Mm-hmm.
uh, GitHub.
Confirm. Oh yeah, just type in your password.
Yeah, I forgot my password.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay, so, hold on. Let me stop the recording. So, or you can stop sharing, fix your password, and then you come back to sharing.
okay.
Yeah, because I'm recording.
Oh yeah. that was I saved it here. I forgot I used a different password. Damn it. Ah. So I'm gonna try it one more time. Connect my repo.
All right,
That was
that's fine. If you're done setting up your password, can you share your screen again?
I'm just gonna use. I saved Remember, the password was the one that was auto generated by the computer, and I had saved it
Okay.
somewhere. So I'm just gonna copy it
All right.
and just use
Oh,
that.
okay. So once you're done with all that, just share your screen.
Gotcha.
All right.
Okay. I am done. I'm about to share my screen.
All right.
All right, I'm sharing. Am I live yet?
Yeah, it hasn't come up yet. Hasn't come up yet. Let's just give it time.
All right.
It hasn't come up yet.
Okay. I'm sorry. Is that for me?
No, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, it hasn't come up yet. Well, I think you can go ahead trying. Oh, it's up, it's up, it's up, it's up, it's up, it's up.
Okay.
It's up.
Cool.
Yeah, okay. So let's do manage the GitHub repo can import. Or just click on the github.com/user/repo. Let's see if it's able to pick up your repository, or you can just type out your repo name. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. There. So click on pull changes from. Let's see what happens.
Hold on, baby. I won't be with you soon. It's connecting. It actually showed everything, and that is in my repo.
Okay, so it's still connecting.
It's a lot easier compared to
Yeah. But you know, you're not going to do all your coding on Replit.
True.
Uh-huh. So I think
True.
the next one we're going to use VS Code to do it.
Okay. Okay, what is the disadvantage of using a Replit for coding?
Okay, it's on the cloud. It promotes collaboration. You saw the way I was able to like quickly correct your code while you were writing it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Uh-huh.
No, I'm talking about the disadvantage.
Sorry?
What's the disadvantage of using it? Like,
I
well,
don't
what is the
know.
demerits? Is it open
I
to
don't
everybody,
know.
or it's only
If
open
you
to
if you
people you
don't
invite?
invite me to your
Okay.
Replit, I can't edit it. It will be
Okay.
public. I can see the code, but I can't edit it.
Oh, so you can see
Okay,
anybody's
so
code.
uh-huh.
Oh,
This is public,
okay.
but if it's
That's what
private,
I
I
said.
can't see it.
Okay. No, no,
Same
no.
with
It's
GitHub. You can go
probably
on
because I
GitHub.
invited you, right? I'm
Yeah,
sorry. Is
pretty
it?
sure you're saying.
Say that again.
Okay, so I was trying to explain why I'm able to see it.
Okay.
So if I go on GitHub and I search for your username, I'll be able to see all your public repositories. But if you have a private repository, only yourself and the people you invite can see that private repository.
Mhm. Okay. No, I'm talking about replates, like coding on
Yeah, the same
replates.
thing. That's how it
It's the same
works.
thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the same way.
Okay.
They work the same way.
Okay. Makes sense. All right. I think I and
So now it's up to date with main. So now this is where you're committing. So remember the last time you ran a git commit dash m with a commit message as a string. So that's the point you're at right now. So just type in your commit message in the text box.
where's the text box? This.
Two commits ahead of main. What's underneath? What
Okay.
did you change? Exactly.
So I'm not okay. You said what's that code again?
You just have to, okay, so for commit messages, you can type in any string there. You're not using the command right now, but everything is like in the GUI. So all you just have to do is just click and type.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, commit all and push.
So do you ever write codes on Replit and you move into your repo for a CI/CD?
Nope.
You said
I
nope.
don't use Replit. I use my Visual Studio Code.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's committing and pushing. So let's open up the repository on GitHub and see what's happening there.
Okay.
So are you seeing any new files?
Yeah,
Okay,
the
I see
sample.
dot repo. I see dot repo I see main.py. I see poetry log. I see project.toml. So let's see the main.py file that was pushed 1 minute ago.
Yep.
You can click on the file name here.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice. And
Yeah.
you said
Cool.
this is
So,
visible to everybody.
yeah. I mean, okay. Yes. Okay. Cool. So we're good to go. So let's keep working on this branch, on this repository rather. So let us set up a branch protection rule in such a way that nobody would be able to push directly to your main branch. So I can't do git push origin main. I'll have to push to a branch and then open up a pull request that has to be approved by the owner of the repository before my code is merged with the code in the main branch. Is that clear?
Yep.
What we're
Yep.
about to do? All right, so let's click on settings rather. No, yes. Yes, good. So let's scroll down to branches. Yes. So this is where you can set up commands for a particular branch. So let's go up this. I think we've left there. Okay, this is not branches. It's on the left, yeah, left-hand side.
Okay.
Yeah, branches under code and automation. Is that automation? I can't see. Yeah, under code and
Yeah,
automation.
branches. Yeah. Yeah. Click on branches.
Yes, please.
I'm on branches.
Okay, it's open on my end. So if you read up on it, like if you read the little paragraph underneath, it says the default branch is considered the base branch in your repository against which all pull requests and code commits are automatically made unless you specify a different branch. So what that means is everyone will open a PR to merge a PR, I mean pull request to merge their branches code with your main branch, except to specify a different branch. Now you can click on so when you read what's on branch protection rules, it says define a protected branch rule to disable force pushing, prevent branches from being deleted, and optionally requires status checks before merging. Now this, okay, let's open it up and I'll explain the features as we go. So you can click on add branch protection rule.
Okay. Thank you. Yep, I'm in.
Yeah. So now you need to so now we're protecting the main branch from people. Let's just say that I'm protecting the main branch from people forcefully pushing code to it. So the
Right.
name of the branch we'll type in here would be main.
You said main?
Yes, your main branch. Small letters, please, all small.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now, okay, cool. So now if you see the first option, it says require a pull request before merging.
Okay.
So this explains the whole story that I was saying earlier, that we don't want people to push their code directly to the main branch.
Yeah.
Now, when you click on require approval, that means you need to invite collaborators to the branch,
Okay.
to this repository rather, such that when either of us makes a pull request or we make a push, someone has to approve of that push before we can do anything else.
That makes sense. Like
Yeah.
like an admin privilege.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Well, we're not going to use that now because we don't have any collaborators on the repository. So you
So
can
we're
just
gonna take out
seek it.
require approvals.
Yes, please. Yes,
Okay.
please. And then you have other options you can pick. Now, another thing you can pick is scroll down, please. Scroll down more. Yeah. Do not allow bypassing the above settings.
Or it could be bypassed.
Do not allow bypassing, yes. So that in case so when I set this up, I normally have a continuous integration pipeline running on the side. So
Okay.
unless your code passes the pipeline before you'll be allowed to merge. That is because I don't want someone to merge broken code into the main branch.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And now we can let me see. Okay, you can create.
Can you allow deletions? No.
If you want, actually.
No.
But I don't think we want to do that.
That's not smart.
Well, anything
Yeah.
you want, really.
No, that's not smart.
Okay, so you can just create. These rules are fine. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the rule, and you can add more rules. Okay.
Yeah.
So your rules basically are your branches, correct? Or
Can you
if
say
you
that
create a
again?
rule, are your rules your branches? Like you create a rule into the main, then you create a branch of a main by each rule.
All right. So, okay. So the main branch already exists. You don't need to create it anymore. But
Right.
this rule particularly applies to only the main branch.
Okay. So how do you have branches? How are the branches?
Yeah, we're gonna see that shortly.
Okay.
Have you clicked on create?
Yeah, I already did.
Oh, because that's the screen I'm still on.
It's the internet. It's showing branch protection rules. Currently applies to one branch. Edit or delete, and that is on the main.
Okay, I say it now. I say it now. I say it
Okay.
now. Cool. All right. So I think I should share my screen and walk
Okay.
you through how I would normally clone a repository and work with it.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. So what's your GitHub name? What's your GitHub
Grandfather.
username?
GRAND
All right.
FADA. Yeah, that's it. That's another person.
Yeah. All right. So you see, I'm seeing your repositories
Okay.
because they are public.
Yeah.
So this is cool. Now this is what I'll do. I'll go into my terminal.
Mm-hmm.
I'll save it to desktop because that's where I store all my code files. Then I'll create okay, I don't create directories. I just run my Git clone. A directory will be created for me.
Nice.
Okay. Taking time.
Mm-hmm.
Taking time.
Yeah, so what you did was git clone and then the URL, and it just clones it
Yes.
to a directory. Okay.
Yep.
How long have you been doing this?
Since I learned how to code, and I've run into a lot of errors, and I've always had to fix them. Yeah. So as you go
Yeah.
on, you run into some errors, you Google search, and then you get better at it.
Sure. Where did you learn how to code?
Okay, so I took a coding class in uni. Then I learned from people, I learned from the internet, I joined the coding community. But it was mostly self-taught, mostly self-taught.
Nice. That's what I'm about to do now.
You're already on the right track, so you're just continuing, really.
Thank you.
Oh, the file, this repository is huge.
For real? It's got nothing on it.
Yeah.
It says 3.9
It's taking
MB.
a lot of time.
3.9 megapixel. I mean megabytes. That's not a lot. Could be
But
the
let's
internet.
see. I mean, it has over like
Could be the internet.
10,000, okay,
Yeah.
10,005. All right, let's wait for it.
Yeah. Maybe it's the internet.
Yeah, that can be another issue also.
Yeah, that could be it. I remember it used to be a problem. Like, so this is what I used to do, and congestion is always a big deal. Like a whole lot of
Mhm.
people on the same network, and
Mhm.
because the megabytes are really, there's a lot of people trying to access the same from pulling from the same BTS, so it creates a lot of congestion and
Yes,
traffic.
I get that.
Yeah. So, what company do you work with now?
Just Blaze skills.
Okay, sweet. So, you've been doing CICDs?
Yeah, for projects I'm working on.
Oh, you
But I
got personal
volunteer
projects?
at a tech hub, so I help them out with DevOps stuff. Basically, always building pipelines because they build a lot of projects there.
Mm. If you take when you say pipeline, I don't know what you're talking about. Like seriously,
Yeah,
still,
CI/CD pipelines. CI/CD.
I'll get there. So one question is, uh, I know DevOps is all about integration. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
automation. And
Mm-hmm.
say I set up a company, and I'm trying to automate. Automation is it part of the robots? Like, say you're using robots to move packages from one area to another. Is that part of DevOps operation?
I'm not into robotics. Okay,
Okay, that's
but when we
different.
say automation in DevOps, it's just like maybe you want to test a piece of software and you don't want to always have to maybe manually run the tests. And so you write a piece of code that does that. Or you want to maybe install a software on a virtual machine and you don't want to install the software like because when you're installing software on virtual machines,
Yeah,
they're mainly Linux machines. So it's not like you're going to an app store to like click on a button and say download. You basically run some apt-get commands depending on the flavor of Linux you're using. And
right.
each, maybe you're installing Docker on a virtual machine. Docker has what you call them now, the commands to register to install it on a virtual machine. Instead of running it line by line or code per code, you can just put everything in a bash script. You give the bash script the proper permissions and run it. So instead of you doing the whole chmod u plus x and then run the script, you can just have maybe a script that does all that for you. So if you want to install Docker, maybe Docker and Terraform and Nginx, instead of installing them line by line, you just put all the commands in a script, automate, give the script the commands and run the script and it gets installed for you. So that is part of automation, whereby even if you want to install those same packages on a different virtual machine, instead of moving your files from, instead of copying files from like one place to another, you can always like pull the code from GitHub and run it instead of like
Mm.
installing it one by one. or you use Ansible to install maybe a software package like maybe Microsoft Word or anything else on like a lot of computers. So instead of doing your tasks one by one, you just use a script or use a tool to do that. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, what you're explaining is for companies like national companies, and uh, you work in a company and you're trying to set up, say, office on a lot of computers, and rather than have the individuals bring the computer to you, you could just set it up on like to automate. I don't know. But you get what I'm saying? So like rather than have each person bring the computer to you, you could just set up like on uh is it on the cloud, and they could just go over and download, or I don't know. How does it I'm still trying to wrap up my head around the whole concept.
Okay. Okay. Just like your IT department, when you come to work on a computer, there are
Hmm.
some software that you have pre-installed. All you have to
Yeah,
do is maybe create an account with your office username.
right.
Yeah. So to install those software, instead of the IT department walking over to each system one by one and installing the software on them, they can use a tool like Ansible to just run a script that installs the software on all the computers.
Oh, okay. So what is the difference between Ansible and like something like Kubernetes?
Okay. You'd have to read up on the tools to know exactly what they do. So Kubernetes is if you have a lot of Docker containers, you know, you know what Docker is.
Yeah, I have it on my computer, but I don't know what it does or how to use it. I just
Okay, so
know
an
it's a
example.
container.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. What do you know it as?
A container.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. So what Docker does is sorry. If okay, so the way or let's assume the code you wrote for the calculator app,
Yeah.
I mean the calculator app you built.
There's a
Um
fatal
yeah.
early
Should I
UF error.
explain? Do you want me to explain before we fix this error? Or should I leave the
Okay, sure,
explanation
sure,
for later?
sure.
Sure, I should do what?
No, sure. The explanation.
Okay, cool. So the way you built your calculator app, if I wanted to run it on my system and I did not have Python installed, and I don't want to go through the stress of installing Python on my system, what you
Right.
can do for me is to push your code along with all its dependencies, that is Python and maybe whatever libraries that you use to build it. You can
Mhm.
push all of that to Docker Hub. So Docker Hub is just like GitHub, but on Docker Hub, you have your actual application and all its dependencies. So that when I run the command, Docker pull your container, it's just, I pull it, then I run it like Docker run, and it works on my system.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's just like you're packaging your application so that another developer can run it on their laptops without having to install maybe the programming languages and all of that stuff that you used also.
Okay.
So you have
Okay.
a lot of applications that were built that way, and you have a lot of containers to manage. And maybe a container is bad or is broken or a dependency is broken, and you don't want to have to go into each container to fix that break. Okay, you can use
Yeah.
Kubernetes to manage all those processes of maybe healing your containers or fixing whatever thing is broken there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
All right, cool. So let's see. Why? Okay, so this is my internet issue, I guess. I
Okay.
think it's my internet issue. Hello? Let me try cloning the second repository. Let's see.
How did you go back?
Oh, I just clicked on your username.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is, let me see. Let me see, maybe this will be smaller and faster. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is smaller, like it has like just 111.
Okay.
And I think what's making this file huge are the repolits,
Okay. The files.
repolit, yeah, breakpoint, this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's better
All
to
right.
use
Cool.
VS Code.
Yeah, because it doesn't like add any
Aside
extra
extra,
files
yeah.
or what have to.
Gotcha.
All right, cool. So okay, so now the issue is with this. So with this, you remember this is a forked copy of this. You remember?
Say that again.
You can see that this
Yeah.
repository was forked from here.
Yeah.
So which means if you are okay, so this is master. Okay, so when you push code to your master branch, it will prompt you to open up an actual pull request to the original repository. So you have to like make a contribution. It's not compulsory to make a contribution, but it will prompt you to do that. So we'll
Okay.
see it all in action here. So now I have my directory and I can cd into it. And I am in. All right, cool. So for me, I choose to open it on my Visual Studio Code.
Okay.
All right, cool. So the first thing I do is to create a branch. So this is the command. Did you look through the Git cheat sheet I sent?
I just saved it. I haven't looked into it.
Okay, so this is the command to create and check out. So I want to create a branch and move into the new branch.
Okay.
So this is the command git checkout dash b, then the name of the branch there, and it shows me that.
Okay.
So let me create a new file. Let's just call this random. Then I go to the normal way, git add, sorry, git commit, add a new file. Okay. So the next is git push. Now I'm pushing to dev instead of main. All right. So because we did not set up, okay, I think we can set up branch protection on this. I think you can set up branch protection on this. So I'll stop sharing now and allow you set up a branch protection on this particular repository. But
Okay.
what do you think the name of the branch you will protect is?
It's gonna be dev.
No.
Oh, it's gonna be. Wait, it's gonna be main. Yeah,
Sorry?
main.
No. So these are the branches actually. If you want to know the name of the branch you're on, here.
Okay.
So now what branch do you think you protect?
Master branch.
All right, cool. So master.
All right.
So now okay, so now yeah, share your screen. Share your screen now.
Okay.
You can always go to that particular button to see the branches you have. And the name of the branch you are on will always show up.
All right.
All right. I can see your sharing, but I can't see your screen yet.
Okay, it's coming up. Wow. Is it coming up?
Yeah, I can see it now. So yeah, you're on the right track. So set up the branch protection.
Okay. Hmm. It's not giving me that option.
What? Nah, that's not how to set up a branch protection rule. I remember the first option we clicked on.
I went to branches.
Yeah, how did you get to branches? You can remember.
Um, it was on the left. Let me go back.
All in your settings. It's all in your
Oh,
settings.
settings. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so if you're in the settings tab already, I can't see it.
I'm sorry. I'm moving faster. Too fast. I'm already in the
No,
settings. I'm
it's
creating the
fine. It's
group.
fine. It's just my internet. It's
Branch
just my
protection group.
internet. You can just go ahead with what you're doing.
Okay.
I really can't see it. Can you stop sharing and share again?
Okay. Is it any better?
And I still can't see it. It's coming up.
Okay.
But have you already set up the rule?
I'm already on it. So I
All
just
right,
clicked
cool.
on.
Just go ahead.
I just clicked on require pull request.
Uh-huh.
This
What branch are you setting the command on?
the Python sample application, and
Yeah,
it
like the
said
name of the branch.
the name of the branch name pattern. Do I need to type something?
Yes.
You say master,
Sorry?
master, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I put in master, but you said lowercase,
Yeah, all
lowercase,
small, yes,
lowercase,
small letters.
lowercase. Okay. So there is main. I use main on the other one, and this is masters, right? Master. Okay. And then
Yeah, but it's
no.
not all the time. That's the old naming convention. The new convention is main.
Oh. So can I use main on this same one?
No, you can't use main on this because when we checked the branch section, we only saw master there. So that's the only branch available for now.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, that makes sense. And do not allow bypassing the above setting.
Yeah.
And yep, I will not lock branch. Branch is not only read only, so I would create. So yes, it is been created, and it's showing master currently applies to one branch.
All right.
So you want me to stop sharing?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
All right, cool. So let me share my screen.
Mhm.
Okay, so let me give it some time. So now I want to check the branches available. I see two branches, the master branch and the dev. So this asterisk shows me the branch that I'm currently on. I check Git remote. So you can always add a new remote. Okay. So the remote is basically the URL of the Git repository you are working on.
Mhm.
All right.
Yep.
All right, cool. Okay, so let me try pushing to the master git push origin. That's the origin is the name of the remote, and you can name it anything really. It doesn't always have to be origin, you can name it anything. So I shouldn't be able to push to that. Yeah, I shouldn't be able to push because okay, so first off, I don't even have permission to push. Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's not my it's not my repository. I'm not able to push.
Yeah.
If it was to be my repository to tell me that I don't have access to push to that particular branch. So let me try pushing to the dev branch. And if I cannot push to the dev branch, I'll have to create I'll have to fork the repository to be able to push to it. Oh, okay, exactly. So I can't. So yeah, I have to like create a fork to it. All right, cool, makes sense. Now let's try it. So let me create a fork of this. All right, create fork. All right, cool. So let me copy. Okay, so let me copy this. So now what I want to do is to change or to add a remote URL. So I think the command is git remote add this. Okay, I didn't get it. Okay, what did it say? Git remote add branches to track. Oh, okay. Yeah, my command was not complete. So git remote add. Let me just call this Omar. If I run my git remote once more, sorry, -v verbose. You see, I have two origins. So I can choose to push to this repository or to this one. But I can't push to the origin because I don't have permission.
Permission,
Now
sir.
let me check
Okay.
the branch I am on. Yeah, still on there. Let me do git push Oma dev. So now why am I doing git push Oma dev? Because Oma is the name of the repository I want to push to. And
Okay.
dev is the name of the branch that I want to push.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, push to my dev branch. So remember, I have not set up any branch protection rule yet. So, but for you, what you will do is this. You add a new code, you push it to your origin main. For you to be origin main, but you can still check to confirm. So you try pushing to your master branch, we see the error it gives, and then we push to the dev branch. So you see, it says dev has recent pushes less than a minute ago. If I click on this, you see I have two branches here. So this tick shows me the branch I'm currently on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can choose to say contribute or just open a pull request from here.
So what does the pull request do?
Okay, so give it time. Yeah, we'll see it now.
Okay.
So I'm able to merge. So see where I'm merging from. I'm merging from dev to master.
Yeah.
The repo name will be different for you. All right, so cool. Now, I think you should have, why is it not? I'm gonna refresh. Okay. Mine is still showing pull request open. We should have closed it automatically. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so it's because I don't have a right request to the repositories. I can't approve the merge. So let's use one of my personal repositories.
Okay.
So yeah, so we actually, so that shows that we can't use this because we don't have rights access to the original repository. So what we can do is to use so on your end, clone the code, the code sample to your system on your end, and I'll clone one of my existing repositories to my laptop right now and try it all again.
How do I do that?
You open up the second repository on your computer.
Okay.
Then you click on code here and you copy that URL. And then in your Visual Studio or whatever, you run the command git clone. You can open up the git cheat sheets somewhere on your system and okay, I already have it, my system. And you work with that.
Okay, so which one do you want me to clone? You want me to clone the
Code sample, the second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, you can share your screen. Let me stop sharing my screen. But the steps I used are still the same steps that you would use.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you said code sampling, you're talking about for which one? That's in the coding class, correct?
Yeah, sorry, coding class.
Okay. So do you use regular CMD command, or is this a git bash? Which one did you
I'd
use?
advise to use bash. Yeah. I'd
Bash.
advise to use bash.
Okay. Already in my Python class. So clone git. How do you paste it?
All right, cool.
How did you paste the link?
You can right click. You see the option.
Okay. Can you see my page?
No, I'm just seeing your web browser showing GitHub. I can't see anything else you're sharing.
I'm in Bash right now.
Oh, I
And
can't
I'm
see it.
yeah, okay.
I can't see it. But what's it saying right now? Have you cloned it successfully?
No, not yet.
Right, it's taking time here.
Yeah, I'm trying to. So the Git, hold on.
Say what?
When I tried it, he was saying, it says clone command not found.
Yeah. No, that's not the command. So bring up the Git cheat sheet I shared in class. You can
Yeah,
open it up on
I'm
your
trying to.
screen.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. It's in my email. I sent it to myself. So yeah.
Or you can just open it up on your phone. You can see it there. So you can see
Yeah.
how the commands are. And so search for the clone command to clone a repository.
Okay. Git log, inspect and compare, ignoring pattern, temporary commits, share and updates. Oh, I don't see no commits. I mean, clone on this one though. I see merge, push, pull, rebase, reset, stash. There is no commits. I mean, there is no clone.
No clone.
There is no clone.
Really?
Nope.
Let me check.
I see setup. Oh, Git clone. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's clone. Cloning into coding class.
Yeah.
Yep. 100% all done.
All
Updating
right. I can't
files.
see it though, but I trust you. So open up your okay, let me open up Git and Visual Studio Code. Okay, open up Visual Studio Code and create a new file and add some text there.
Say create a new one, a new file.
Yeah.
And what do you want me to call it? Just name it anything?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just call it Git clone.
Can you not use all these keywords as the name of a file? It's just good practice. And I
Okay.
mean,
Let's just call it
and just add maybe
uh, TMP file,
you can give
temporary
something
file.
like maybe practice git push or something, not just git push or git clone.
Okay. Practice Git clone. Create file.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just add
So,
any text. Yeah.
okay.
All right, cool. So save it, please.
All right, it's saved.
Now you can see the terminal down here. So if you notice, you can actually type in the terminal. But can you close this terminal and open a new one? So go to settings by the bottom left. Or you can just, okay, command palette. Okay.
Command palette. Okay.
Yeah. You can just type, what's the command now? Open terminal. First terminal, let's see. Yeah. Why is it giving you an external terminal? It's ought to give you an inline terminal. Okay, if that's the case, let's just run the git commands from git bash then. So you don't have to cd into your folder and run the commands from there. Let's try that.
So you say go back to bash and cd into the folder where I saved it.
Yeah.
Let's see, what folder was that?
How can you view the folders available in Python class from your terminal?
Cd document ls. I don't know if it's saved in my document or my desktop.
No, how you'd know is if you look at the top, the command at the top, you ran the git clone when you were inside my document / Python class. So now I'm asking how you can see the files or folders available in this particular directory.
ls, okay.
Okay, so have you seen the actual folder you cloned?
Yeah, that's the, coding class, yeah.
All right, so cd into it. I can't see it, but I just trust you. So have you cd'd into it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I think one thing that can help is, sorry?
It came out as main. I think it's just putting a reference to what it was on Git, because they put it as main, coding class main.
Oh, I can't see all that, and I don't get what you're saying.
Okay, never mind. All right, you were saying something.
Well, are you in the right directory right now? Are you in the right directory?
Yeah, yep.
All right, cool. So one thing that can help is if you're able to talk out loud about your thinking process and about what your code action does. Because in a technical interview, the interviewer would want to know your thought process. Why are you running CD? Why are you doing ls? Why are you opening a new file? They want to understand why you're doing these things because like I'm not there with you. I'm not inside your head. I can't see how you think. So it's going to help you if you're more vocal about how you're doing this thing, especially how you are talking through a solution. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So it's good we start practicing all this now, so that when it's time for like an interview, you don't have to start like practicing it from scratch anymore. So
Gotcha.
if you're already inside the right directory, you can check out to a new branch. So go back to your cheat sheets and read up on how to create a new Git branch.
So for the Git branch, it says just Git branch or Git branch branch name.
Yeah, run it. Let's see. Git branch and the branch name.
So you want me to pull in a branch name in this folder? Is that what you're saying?
No, create a new branch.
Okay. Sorry, I created a Git branch, OTHER, other, and it just went back to the coding class.
Okay, I can't see what's happening. It's really bad. I can't see, really. It's really bad. I can't see. But then to check out into that branch you created, the command, I'll type it in the chat. So git check out, whatever the branch name is.
Okay.
So git check out whatever the branch name is.
Oh, okay. Got one word.
No, git. I mean, it's all in the chats.
Okay, it switched to branch other.
Yeah, cool. So you're on the branch order now. So can you how would you okay, what do you think are the steps to push your code to the branch named order?
Okay. So the main I was trying to tell you at first was basically that was the branch. It shows coding class main in parentheses, and that was just
Yeah.
the branch. And now that I'm into other, and now it's showing coding class other. So
Yeah, I see that now.
okay,
Yeah, it's cool. It just shows you the name of the branch you're on.
right.
So what are the steps to push your code to GitHub?
Using Git bash, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, 1 second. So that's gonna be git push. Create an alias, and then I'll put it the branch. So
No, that's not the first thing to do. That is not the first thing. You can't just push.
okay.
So the first thing to do is to add the code. So check for the command to add code. Let me see if that's how it's written. Okay, so let me see. I'm sorry, just hold on a bit. Let me see. Stage and snapshot, load, branch and merge. No, inspect and compare. Oh, it's not here. So first off, you have to add. I don't think the command is here. So it just git add then space dots. You'd have to learn that, like to memorize those commands by yourself.
So what am I trying to hide right now? That's the question.
What are you trying to what?
What am I trying to hide? Am
Hide?
I heading like what am I trying to add to this? Am I heading the
Okay, cool.
from the line of code that I just wrote? The in you asked me to open a file in VS Code. So is that what I'm heading to this? Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you said to hide that code. That will be hide what?
Yeah, the command is in the chat.
Okay, you put it in the chat room.
Like I want to get like really familiar with these commands.
Gotcha. The one I only saw is the Git checkout branch name.
No, everything I'm typing is in the chat, like in the call chat.
Yeah, it's I'm in the chat room right now. I only see Git
Yeah.
checkouts branch name.
Uh-huh. Then I sent one git add, but I don't think it's been sent yet. My network.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's still sending. My network.
Okay.
So git add, then your commits. Okay, so git add and then a full stop. That's to add all the files or any new files. You can
Okay,
do
now
git
it came
add
up.
file name, but just do the dots like to save time, really.
All right. Now it's up. So I typed in git add with the dots, pushed enter, and
Yeah, it doesn't show any output. Just continue.
okay. Oh, okay. Now I see the rest of them. Git commits. What do you mean by git commit messages string?
Yeah, after the M, you have to type a commit message and it has to be a string. Like when you type a Python string.
Yeah. Commit message could be new line of code.
Anything. Message can be anything. But the message has to be informative. Tell people about your commits. Like, why are you making this commit? What does it contain? Information like that.
Yeah, new line of code. All right, so
All right, cool.
then git push origin branch name. What's the origin? The main?
How
No,
you
can
have
be.
to search for it using your git remote -v.
Oh, that's how to look for the origin, correct?
Sorry?
So that's how to look for the whatchamacallit, the origin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Remember I said it can be named anything. It doesn't have to be named origin. It's just to see the URL of your remote repository.
The error I got is it said I put in the git commit and the string new line of code. It says on branch other, not in a commit. Walking tree
Run your
clean.
git status. Let's see. Git status. Let's see.
Git status on branch other, not in
Yeah.
a commit. Walking tree clean.
Okay, so I think you have to go back to your file and resave that file on this folder, on this branch.
So am I?
So go back to
My thing
VS
is,
Code.
how do I reference the one on the VS Code? How do I reference it to the bash? How do I create a
Yeah, so
reference?
the ideal thing to do is immediately after you clone your file,
Right.
it's always best practice to immediately create a new branch so that whatever you're working on in Visual Studio Code, it will be tracked to the new branch that you are on. So I think it's because you created and saved this file while you were on your master branch. When you checked out into your other branch, there was nothing to commit. So run git status again and let us see if there's a new file to be committed.
Okay. It says git status on other branch, not in the commit.
Into comments. Okay, check out to master. And let's see. checkout, git checkout, like switch back to the master branch.
Okay.
Git checkout.
Huh. It says error. Pat spec master did not match any files known to Git.
Run git branch. Let's see. Oh, it's called main branch here. Sorry.
Yeah, main. Okay. Git branch main other. All right. Git checkout.
No. Like the name of the branch is main, not master.
Oh, I know. So I'm doing a Git checkout. It's a main.
All right.
I'm on main.
As long as you use the internal terminal with okay. So let's switch back to branch order.
Okay.
And see the files it contains. Git check out. You're always checking out. Let's see the files available. Is the new file there?
Nope.
Yeah, so I think you have to like create the new file all over.
Okay. So this new file should the path. Let me see what the path is for this new file.
No, like oh my god. Okay. Coding class.
It starts. Practice Git clone. It's not safe to
It's
this one.
inside coding class.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's not saved. It's not saved. That's what you saw in LS.
Yeah.
So create the file again.
So delete this. Correct?
No, just create a new file.
How do you specify a path where you save into on VS Code?
Yeah, just type the name. Yeah, just fill out the form, and when you click on the file type, it brings out that whole dialog box. Have you seen the dialog box?
Which one are you talking about?
I
This
think
right
it's
here?
coming up. It's coming up. Did you try saving this file? Create a new file again. I think I missed something.
Okay. All right, I'm on new file.
Yeah, fill that out.
Okay.
Yeah, what are you seeing on your screen now? I think I'm not following, but my screen is hanging.
I'm actually kind of lost too. Like I don't understand what is going on.
You're trying to create a new file.
So new file and save weights.
What I'm still seeing on your screen is create new file. I don't know if that's where you're at.
Yeah, I'm gonna create new file. So
Yeah, you click on it. If you've given the file a name, you click on create new file.
I just created a file and
All right.
here we go.
I don't think so what do you see right now on your screen? Because mine is frozen up, I guess.
All right, so I just I just created a new file which is called new name file, and I just put a comment say create a new file to add to Git.
Okay. All right. So save it and
Okay.
then run ls once more since you're on the other branch.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you run ls?
But I saved to coding class. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see your ID. I see your Git bash. So where is this location of this new name file? Because I know when you're saving the file, it always brings up that dialog box where you can select the location to store the file to.
It's inside of coding class. Why the fuck is it not showing nothing though?
You should probably use the Git bash to create your new file. Let's try that. If you remember, use your nano to create a new file.
So create the file in other or where?
Yeah, in order.
Okay.
Not a make directory. You're creating a file. Nano file name.
Okay. Oh, it's been a minute.
You know, it's not a bash script. It's just a plain file. So no need for the shebang.
Okay.
But anything you want, rather, like for real, anything you want, just put in the file. So save and exit. Let's continue.
Oh boy.
All right, have you saved the file?
Nope.
Why?
It's been a minute we're working this one.
Yeah,
So
Control X or Command X and
yeah, I did it.
Y. Click Y and enter. And is it working?
No.
Okay, what I'm seeing on your screen is help, case sensitive, cancel, regex. Is that what you're seeing also?
Yeah. And when I
Okay, you can just
push
do
Ctrl
Control
X, it's
C.
not working. Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just press enter. All right, run ls. Let's see. Is it
All
there
right. Now,
now?
yeah.
All right, so push again. So the steps you took before, you can check the group. Sorry, the chat rather. So push your code to the remote
Okay.
repository.
You send a message I got?
Did you run git add?
Oh, I gotta start the whole process.
Yeah, git add.
Gotcha.
Start from git add. So git add is to add the new whatever new files you created to add it to your remote git history.
Okay.
It's always add, commit, then push.
Okay.
So for your git push, try pushing to the main branch. Let's see what happens.
Okay. What's the origin?
Check. How do you check?
Origin? Oh, Ctrl V. I mean, dash V.
Git remote -v. Git remote -v. You can write all these down somewhere and keep practicing them until you get used to it.
Yep. Oh, give me a minute. Let me write this down real quick.
All right, no problem.
So to obtain, so let me sorry so git checkouts is to swap between folders,
Branches.
branches.
But if you want to create a branch and at the same time check out into that branch, git checkout -b and then the branch name.
Say that again.
I'll type it.
No, you can say it. I got you. I'm just trying to write it down.
Yeah, I'm typing it out in the chat.
Okay.
So you can always come back to the chat to write these out. Let's just finish with this command since we're out of time already.
All right. Okay, let me go back to this. So since I'm pushing, this is gonna be my origin, right?
You use the name origin because it's a drag typing out that long URL.
Oh, okay. All right, so this is gonna be git push
Yeah, I said to try pushing to main
Oh,
to
it's a
see
main.
what you get. No. You have to push to the original thing is to push to the other branch. But I just want you to try pushing to the main branch, which you protected, to see what will happen. So let this
Got it.
run, and now run git push origin main. Let's see.
Okay.
All right, just
So
says everything up to date. So probably in your own time, when you make like a new change to this file, try pushing to main and see if it will let you or not. So right now, your push has completed. So go back to your GitHub and see what you have there open for you.
Mhm. So
Why
it's
did you
showing
leave? Why did you leave? What's happening? What's happening?
it's showing 5 commits. How do I access the branches? Because this is main, right? It's showing 2 branches. Do I click on the branches?
Yeah, if you want to go to the new branch.
If I want to pull a new branch.
No, if you want to see what's in the new branch. But right now you're seeing other hard recent pushes 1 minute ago, compare and pull request. That's what you're concerned with right now.
Okay. So click on this.
Yeah.
Okay. It says
Yeah,
new
that's
and
the
upload.
submit message. Yeah, so now create pull request. If you noticed, while the merging was happening, you were not able to merge. The merge pull request button was not green. But now, after the whole merging has happened, you're able to merge pull requests. So that's how it would be when someone is trying to add code to your repository. So just scroll up, merge the pull request, and you see if the new file appeared on your main branch or not. Yeah, so go back to code.
Yeah, new file. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I need to sit down
So
with
you can
this.
keep trying this on your own. You can
Yeah.
keep trying it until you're like very familiar with it.
Yeah, I'll see. I'll try
And
to
if you
sit
run
down.
into any errors, you can let me know.
Gotcha.
So any questions?
No, no, not for now. I gotta sit with it.
No problem. No problem. So just keep practicing until you get like really familiar with it. And yeah, it's okay to Google errors you run into and also to like watch more YouTube videos and read tutorials just to get more familiar.
Yep. I'll do just that.
So that's all for today. Thank you.
All right. Thank you again.